Good morning, good morning. Welcome to La Chicala's first weekly follower favorites. This is something we decided to start and hoping we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So this first week, out of our submissions, we chose a Margarita Lime Cheesecake. Shout out to Jocelyn and Sheila, who have been following me forever. They followed my original blog years ago. They were customers of mine in Chapel Hill, and I think I made this cake for them, it had to be maybe 10 years ago, for a party, and they asked if we could include it in our follower favorites. So here we are. I had to really go digging to find my notes on this one. I haven't done it in a while. So I'm just going to show you the ingredients first, and then we'll get started. So we have 4 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese that are already in the mixer, so I didn't have them here. We have sour cream, lime zest, cornstarch, sugar, graham cracker crumbs, eggs, and here we go. Pay attention, get a pen if you need to write down the ingredients, because I'm going to say them as I go along. We have 2.5 cups of graham cracker crumbs. You can use, I'm using graham cracker today because that's what I had. I believe when I made the cake for them, if I'm remembering back then, I used a shortbread cookie. So use whatever you, now if you use a shortbread cookie, I would not add sugar. But I'm using graham cracker crumbs, so I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of sugar to this and about a half a stick of melted butter. So here we go. We're gonna mix this all up, and I'm gonna pat it into the bottom of my springform pan. Now my springform pan is lined with parchment paper, wrapped with heavy duty foil, and make sure you have a roasting pan large enough to fit your springform in, because this is going to go in a water bath. So I have water boiling on the side there for when the cheesecake goes in. Oven is preheated at 325. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna put this in. Now, you're going to pat it down evenly on the bottom. I'm using my little pastry tamper. I find it works really well for this kind of thing. And this is going to go in the oven for about 10 minutes. Okay. And then I'm going to move the camera over and show you how we make our cheesecake mixture. See, pat it down nice and tight, so we get a nice firm base. Good. Excellent. Here we go. This is going in the oven. I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay. Now, I don't know how I managed to forget this, the most important ingredient, and what actually makes this a Margarita Lime Cheesecake: margarita mix. Can't forget that. Buy the one with no alcohol in it. I've got the big bottle here. My husband enjoys his margaritas. He mixes in his own alcohol. So we're gonna need a little bit of this. Can't believe I forgot that. So again, I have 4 8-ounce cream cheese in there. I'm adding in 1 2/3 cups of sugar. We're going to beat that up. Add 5 eggs, one at a time, 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, about a tablespoon of grated lime zest, all right? Grate it kind of small if you can. And we have a 16-ounce container of sour cream, only a half a cup of this, all right? Gonna be whipped in there. I'm gonna keep stopping the machine, scraping from the bottom to make sure everything is incorporated and smooth. When that's done, I'll be back. Save the rest of this sour cream. We're going to need it later. forgot to tell you, it's a half a cup of the margarita mix is going in here also. Super important. I don't know why I keep forgetting the margarita mix. Okay. Somehow that video got screwed up, so I'm starting over again. I did film myself putting this in here and pouring the boiling water in, but for some reason it accidentally didn't appear. Anyway, we have it in the pan. We have the pan in a roasting pan. We have boiling water in the bottom. It's going into a 325-degree oven for an hour and 10 minutes. Hang on one second, and then I will tell you the rest. Here we go. Okay, after an hour and 10 minutes, it should be almost set in the middle, but not quite. You're going to take the rest of that 16-ounce container of sour cream, mix in 3 tablespoons of sugar, and about a half a tablespoon more of lime zest. We're going to spread that over the top and put it back in the oven for a bit. I'll be back to show you that. Hi guys. So it's now been an hour and 10 minutes. I took the rest of the sour cream from that 16-ounce container, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and a little bit more grated lime rind. I'm going to pull it out of the oven a little bit. I'm going to spread this on top of the cheesecake, gently. All right, put it back in, let it bake for 10 more minutes, turn the oven off, and let it sit in the oven with the door closed for 1 hour. Then we're going to remove it, put it on a wire rack, let it cool down, and refrigerate. And wait till you see what we end up with this evening. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, here we are, finished cheesecake. I whipped up some heavy cream, made some slightly sweetened whipped cream, used a pastry bag to decorate. I tried to remember what I did. Jocelyn, I tried to remember what I did for your party. Lime slices, and we have some raspberries in the center to give it a little color. And there we go, Margarita Lime Cheesecake. I hope you all make it. I hope you all enjoy. And I hope you all submit something for our next follower favorites, which will be next Thursday. I need your submissions by tomorrow night because I will be shopping on Saturday. You're going to email them to lachicalaculinary@gmail.com. And please make sure you leave a comment down below so I know to look for your email. Just in case it ends up in spam, I will match them up with any comments I get. But here we go. Is that gorgeous? Enjoy. Buon cibo, buon amici, good food, good friends. We hope to have a lot of fun with this new follower favorites every week. Now remember, it should be a recipe for something your family loves, one of your favorites, or it could even be a recipe that you've been meaning to get around to trying and just haven't done it yet, or you've seen that looks interesting. Let us try it for you. We can't wait to see you again. Be back tomorrow.